Friday night fights, round 3 has brought us to NHL, the National Hockey League 20 video game. We have Brian streamers streaming, watching this game. It should be great. We cannot wait. We got the gang is all here. Jake, Lobrak, Xavier, Canis, Billy Hunt, and a brand new addition to Friday Night Fights. Brylin Adams is here. We can't wait to get started. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Another exciting game on tap. Can't wait.
So you got a picture of Austin Matthews here, leader of the Toronto Maple Leafs, have not won a cup since 1967. Don't think he'll team get picked here, but had to throw shade at him.
Great looking guy, though. Good cover athlete. Really what you want to bring in.
Oh,
people
he is
buying this product. Yeah. Nice team.
Do you see that? Do you see those eyes and the beard, though? Like that's freshly trimmed.
Mm-hmm. Great fashion guy,
well, it
too.
has to be. Always got to look good. Face of the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, look good, feel good, play good. That's what they say.
Exactly.
Hope. We'll go ahead, Xavier.
NHL20 here. I think it's the newest edition since NHL19, if I'm correct.
Yeah, might have to look into that. And I'm pretty sure you're right, though. That would even out make sense.
I am not too good at math. I needed a lot of Chegg help to get through my classes, but I think 20 comes after 19.
And then I think 2 years ago they came out with NHL18. So,
oh yeah, great game.
I wonder what next year might be in store. Maybe 22, 21. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see what's going on.
All depends on if this corona slowing people down.
Yeah, they could just chalk the game in general.
It's true. You see, he's really going through the menu here, seeing what he's going to do here. Looked like he picked quick game.
Yeah, and this is probably the hardest part because you never know what EA Sports is going to bring you. If they're going to kick you out of the server, if they're going to let you in. So this is probably the hardest part, getting set into the game right away.
Yeah. And you got to wonder if he's going to be picking teams or if he's going to be doing 3 randoms. But it looks like he's set on Vegas, newest team to the league.
Yeah, you look at that offense, 88, defense, 88, goalies, 90 overall. Yeah. It's a solid pick. And look who he's playing, Ginger King. I thought I was the Ginger King. Sean McDonald and I, we are the OG Ginger King. See, it's Ginger King 21. That's because he's the 21st Ginger King to exist.
Yeah, kid's a fraud. Kid's a fraud.
Sean McDonald's number 1. I'm number 2. We all know that rule.
Absolutely. Yeah. And honestly, I hope this kid picks another team because the Red Wings stink.
Yeah, pretty subtle gamer tag. Zachman13, you know, pretty creative. All lowercase, looks clean, you know. You know you're a real baller when you got a pretty low-key nickname like that.
Yeah, solid move here, picking the Bruins. I mean, Bruins are a good team, made it to the finals last year, but Tuukka Rask, their goalie. Hopefully, they're probably going to start him, but he's been known to choke. You look at the 2010 finals, didn't make it there because the Flyers came back from a 3-0 lead. You look at last year, blew Game 7 against the St. Louis Blues. You wonder if this moment's going to be too big for old Tuukka Rask.
Yeah, you look at his career record. You know, he's decent. NHL stats have him at a 9.2 save percent average and a 2.3 goal against average. Not pretty mediocre, but we'll see what Zach Deemer can put up on him today.
That's right.
Just as Ginger King readies up, Zachman unreadies up. It's like a game of back and forth right here.
It's a mind game. That's what it is, Xavier.
It really is.
Yeah,
I mean, I was fully prepared to go into the game, and Zachman just unreadies.
Yeah.
And now I'm sorry, go ahead, Dopp.
No, that might be smart. You see Zach's avatar here is he's moving around, shuffling around, getting loose, warming up the limbs. Well, this guy, just straight from logo into the loading map.
That's true. Zach's guy should be pretty limber after waiting that long.
Yeah, and really good connection here. You got 3 bars of Wi-Fi, the best you can get. That's going to come into play. So no excuses should be made after this game. I don't want to hear that I was lagging. Oh, this didn't work. Good connection off the bat. No excuses for either side.
See, the game's coming from the Garden up there in Boston. Pocket by the harbor.
You can smart
get
pocket.
To the Boston Garden. Smart park.
You can smart park at the Garden.
Yeah. Nice color scheme uniforms for both teams. One
Good
goes to the light,
contrast.
one goes to the dark. Yep.
Absolutely. Very respectable color scheme, as you said there. Deemer loses the faceoff. Bergeron wins it for the Bruins and the Ginger King, as they say. And then a dump in there. Taken over by Deemer. And the Bruins take it back. Shot on net. Quick goal by the Bruins. Beats Fleury, the first shot of the game. What'd you see there on the sideline?
Just saw a quick play. Looks like Patrice Bergeron buries it. 4-time Selke winner. 2005, November 21st, he won AHL Player of the Week, and he puts the Bruins on the board early into this game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just a
and if you've
snipe,
seen
top
any of
corner.
if you've seen any of Deem's gameplay, he loves to get out to an early lead and just kind of wait back,
Mhm.
play a little defense. This has got to be a rough start for Deems right now.
Yeah, one that he's not very familiar with, but here the save by Fleury taken over by Stone. Quick turnover in the middle of the rink. Bergeron takes a shot, goes wide to the left, viewer left, received by the Bruins in the zone. Quick shot again, Fleury saves it. Possession, another shot saved by Fleury. They're out on a break. Stone for the Knights. Quick hit, absorbs the hit, shuffles down low, pass over to Pacioretty, and he scores!
Oh, that was
a great
filthy.
transition.
That was beautiful goal. Match Pacioretty traded to Vegas last year from the Montreal Canadiens. That will make all the Habs fans cringe. Great goal by Zach.
Quick reflexes there too as well.
Yeah, and just the way he absorbed that hit against the wall, you really don't see that a lot in this game. Usually when someone's going up against the wall, they get hammered. Maybe even through the glass sometimes, but it was just great to absorb that hit and, keep going, get the assist.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
there you
definitely
see.
think Sorry, Jake, what were you saying?
Go ahead, Xavier, you got it.
I was about to say, TD Garden is not known for having very soft walls. They are usually pretty stiff, and I think that's been the biggest transition over the years is just pretty much how the game is played on the boards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of concussions coming out of the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Many given by the one, the only Zdeno Chara at 6'9", 250. And there you see Deemer breaking out. Zach Mann moving up the center of the rink, turns it over, goes out of the zone. They'll have to retouch for to delay the offsides. Pass up to Martinez, breaks through the zone, has a man on the back door, takes a shot just wide. It looks like Rask got over there just to get a blocker on it. As Boston takes over up to Coyle along the near side, hit by Deemer. Puck goes into the zone, recovered, and the breakout pass to Carrier. He's crossing center ice. What a feed over on the wing, and poke checked by Ginger King. Tuck was the recipient of the poke check there.
It's got to be a bad feeling, being out in front, just getting poke checked from behind. One of the most frustrating things that can happen to you in NHL.
Yeah, he touched RB and got the poke check instead of the trip there. So lucky play there by the Ginger King.
We can confirm this is RB and they are playing on the Xbox console.
Yes. If you did see the loading screen, there was an A.
Must have missed that
Oh,
one.
it is. Careless
for the
penalty
confirmation.
taken there. Careless penalty. You see him coming in the corner. Absolutely no reason for that. He's putting his team at a disadvantage.
Yeah, we've seen time and time again on the streams by Deemer that he loves his power play unit, especially with the Knights. So he'll go to work here on the power play. Marchessault has it in the slot, turns it over, and it's going to be clear for the Bruins.
Just an immaculate dump there. I mean, you can't get much better. They avoid the icing penalty with it being a power play. Are they going to accept the fight?
No. I wish they
It
would.
looked like he was chasing them, but
yeah.
You saw the
about to get the tail of the tape ready, folks.
The offsides there called, taking the shot after the whistle. That's those are fighting actions right there.
Yeah. And right now, just not a good looking power play. Hope Chris can turn this around.
Yeah, there's the dump in by the Bruins, recovered by Deemer. It's 23 Martinez moving up. Quick pass over to Stone, breaks through the zone, pauses there, continues moving forward on the left wing. Spinorama 360 to Marchessault, back to Stone, loses it. And Deemer, he's tied it up at 1, but he is struggling right now against Ginger King.
Yeah,
it
and you
seems
wonder
like
if
Deemer's being a little careless with the puck here in the neutral zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're seeing real bad entries by Chris Deemer into the zone. He just keeps getting stopped. Nothing's getting deep, and he really hasn't gotten any good looks on that power play. It's over now, but he's coming in on a breakaway.
Yeah, Stastny there was robbed by Rask. Like Dopp said, out on the power play on a breakaway and couldn't connect. Bruins breakout. Hey, Brylin, you're down on the sideline. What do you see down there?
So far I see Tuukka is starting out great for the Bruins. He's starting very strong, making a couple key saves to keep them in the game. Like you said earlier, there's a lot of transition going on between the blue lines. No team is really keeping a lot of possession on the puck like they need to, but okay, never mind.
There it is, Stastny with the goal for the Golden Knights. just as you
Beautiful.
say, no
Mhm.
team's taking control. Stastny and Zach Deemer light the lamp.
Yeah, so that was a great move by Chris Deemer there, knowing that Paul Stastny in real life is a secret weapon. He's on his 4th team now with Vegas, but he has a lot of skill, and great move by him there.
There it
Another
is again.
Another
quick
quick
goal.
Right on.
Ooh.
Back to back.
Who was that? That looks like it was Ryan
Ryan
Reeves.
Ryan Reeves, yeah.
And he's a secret weapon. Ryan Reeves, he's 32 years old, 79 overall in NHL20, and he'll make you pay sometimes. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
91 penalty minutes on the season. He will make you pay physically, mentally, and on the score sheet, apparently.
Yes. Is he
There it
doing
is again.
He does it again! Ryan
Like I
Reeves,
said,
Wow.
known fighter, twine finder. 2 goals for Ryan Reeves.
good analogy there. Goal fighter, twine finder. I like that, Dopp.
Thank you.
Can you send that over to NBC?
I will
But
quote it,
trade
put my ugly face on it, get down to the end of the first.
trademark it first there.
4-1.
The lazy offside
Vegas.
penalties there.
Yeah. Especially with
Just
only like
thinking,
1.7 seconds left. Come on, man. Just let it go to the end of the half, talk it over in the locker room and try to fix it.
get us into the intermission. I want to see that Zamboni.
Yeah,
Usually
so
they let a little kid, ride on the
The 6.
Zamboni. It's a fun time for the kids. Halftime's a great time. Or excuse me, intermission is a great time.
Yeah.
Get my sports mixed up a little bit.
Yeah. No halftime here. 3 periods. No halves
Yeah.
and no halves and threes.
Yeah, forgot. Pretty bad at
Like we-
math. Need that check from Dopp.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you over my password. But like
Thank
we
you.
said, Tuca, bad start. What are we looking at here? 4 goals on 6 shots.
Yeah.
If I was Bruce Cassidy, the coach of the Bruins, I'd be looking to maybe throw the backup in. But who knows? Tuca could rebound. Like we see, goals come quick, and Boston's not out of this.
Yeah, those were 3 quick goals at the end of that first period. We're going to see how Tuukka Rask responds to that in the second and third period. Hopefully he can keep his head on straight and Bruins can fight back.
yeah, and you
If
look at
I'm- go
a
ahead.
couple of those goals came from the back door. Deemer came up the left wing and then crossed it right over the slot and back door wide open.
Yeah, if I'm coaching, he's picking splinters out of places you don't want to be picking splinters out of after this first period. But that's not me. We'll see what Ginger King does, but I'm pulling him right away.
Yeah.
I think
You
this
just gotta-
period just. I'm sorry, Xavier. Go ahead.
For Ginger King, you just gotta create a penalty. I think Tukarov's
Yeah.
greatest saves and greatest defense as a goalie was when they were on the power play.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only 2 minutes he was safe the whole game so far.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
it
I'm
should be
looking
a
to see if we get some physicality maybe coming out here. Sorry, Jake.
No, I was going to say the same thing. We've only seen one penalty. To Xavier and Dopp's point, the one penalty was I think it was a charge or something. But there hasn't been much physicality. 6 total hits in 20 minutes of play. That's what it's going to take. You gotta find that, dig deep, and find that route.
Yeah, maybe even this half, Boston will accept the fight this time, try to get a spark going.
One could
Mhm.
hope. One could hope.
But to get back underway, this should be an exciting second period. See if Boston can bounce back and get a little something going.
Yeah, after being up 1-0 early on, the boys struck back. The Knights up by a few goals here. Carlson Bergeron taking the face-off. Check that. Snoop Dogg. He has
Snoop Dogg in the
joined.
booth.
He's joined the
Nah.
building.
It's the one and only D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg.
Dopp, you add a great flavor to this show. I want to
Thank
tell
you.
you that.
I have a mixtape coming out soon.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg with the ESPN crew. Saturday we're going to get him in.
Huge hit
Podcast.
by Nate Schmidt.
Yeah, what a hit. We talked about that physicality, and there it is.
Boom.
Matt, when he comes back to the bench, I'm going to need you to ask him a few questions, make sure he's all right.
Dude, he's got to be in protocol. He's got to be seeing stars.
Yeah, just hold
Did
up
we-
a few fingers. Let him know what he's seeing.
Yeah. It's a Gladiators game, but you got to be embarrassed when you get hit that hard. Who's that, Carlson?
Yeah, Carlson wide open with a breakaway, and just couldn't. He tried to do a little forehand action, and Rask comes up with a save. Another save there, taken over by Chara on the release, up to McAvoy, up towards the slot to Bergeron, intended for Pasternak. Turns it over. Bergeron gets it back, crosses through the zone, quick toe drag, and beautifully defended by Deemer. Taken over to Marchessault. He crosses center ice, eludes the hit, but loses the puck to Carlo. Turn it over. Knights try to regain possession here. Carlo has it at the point. Stastny takes over for the Knights, crosses center ice. We've seen this a couple of times. The turnover rate in center ice has been immaculate. Xavier, you want to talk about that and how they can fix those turnovers?
Yeah, it just seems like Ginger King's being a little careless with the puck, and like you said, the neutral zone and also his defensive zone. In that defensive third, it seems like he's giving a lot of pucks away, and it just leads to quick shots by the Knights. And with Tuukharov at goal, it just seems like a lot of them are coming through.
Yeah, huge hit there by Martinez. Takes the puck over to who was that? It looks like that was 20.
Oh.
Check that, Stevenson, and he misses the net wide.
Beautiful play there by Alec Martinez. He's known for clinching the cup for the Kings in 2014. Huge hit, great play, just couldn't finish.
And the goal there by Ginger King. John Moore puts another one up for the Boston Bruins. What'd you see there, Billy? I'm sorry, Dopp.
Go ahead, Dopp.
I was going to say, the pride of Whittier, Illinois, as Pierre Maguire would say, great goal by John Moore. He took that silly penalty earlier. He made up for it.
Yeah, and like you said, he made up for it. Got another turnover in the neutral zone, took it the other way, got a nice pass, and was able to finish it in fine twine.
Absolutely.
Looks like Deems came in for the quick answer, just did not find the back of the net.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of keeping Boston in their defensive zone and trying not to let them out.
He's really limited. Excuse me. He's really limited the shots on net for Fleury. Done a great job, maintaining the offensive pressure while only allowing subtle defensive pressure.
Yeah, and get face off.
Thomas Nosek for. Go ahead, Billy.
Big player, trying to always answer back right away. That's what he did after the first goal. He scored 4 straight. Let's see if we can get another 1 or 2 after this goal.
What a toe drag there. And the Peter Forsberg finish for Nosek.
I'll tell you what, Thomas Nosek was picked in the expansion draft by the Golden Knights, and Chris is using him to his advantage. Great goal. Beautiful round, deked goal.
Beautiful finish. What'd you see down on the rink level, Brylin?
Honestly, I think that the Vegas is using their speed to their advantage. They're getting behind the D. They're doing what they can to get as many shots on Rask as possible.
Another quick one-timer right there.
There it is, Nick Cousins. Great goal by him.
Yeah, quick strike offense for the Knights. 4 in felt like a matter of 20 seconds, and then 2 more in a matter of 40 more seconds, man.
I'll tell you what.
Deemer just gets him quick and gets him going.
Back in the day when I used to work for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins of the American Hockey League, this guy Nick Cousins used to kill them when he played for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and he's haunting my dreams again here, scoring goals.
Ryan Reeves staying on fire. He was credited with an assist there on that goal. I mean, he's making his presence known in the game.
Yeah, and not just as an enforcer, he's adding points to the board.
I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys see that baseball swing there by Deemer to clear the zone? Beautiful swing there.
That was bold, Jake.
Yeah, I can give him some tips or 2 afterwards if he wants to come talk to me about a little more baseball. But, he'll stick to hockey. He's doing pretty good with it.
Jake, if I'm not mistaken, that stick has to stay below the top of the goal, correct?
Correct. For if he were to shoot it on net in the air, has to stay below the crossbar for the goal to count. And correction, I believe it's above the shoulders. It's a high stick. So
okay,
absolutely 100%.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered on that swing, it was pretty good launch angle. He got the puck, met it up at the vertical plane. Pretty good work by him being a hockey player. Nice little baseball swing.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the day in my high school, I played a little bit of hockey. I was very mediocre. And the high stick rule came into play a lot. I was taking swings at people's heads. Didn't touch the puck a lot, but definitely in the sin bin a lot.
So you were an enforcer, served a lot of penalty minutes, Dopp?
Oh, we got another goal here. Sean Corrali, dirty goal, but it counts just as much as a skill goal. Great thing there. But yes, I was in the penalty box a lot. I was a little good at tipping pucks, but then my eyesight went away. So,
hey, Dopp, we're still proud of you.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, your eyesight might have went away, but your hands didn't. That's all you need sometimes being an enforcer.
That's right. Got suspended many times for fighting.
From school or just from the games?
From the games, USA Hockey didn't approve of swinging. Honestly, I never punched anyone. Someone's face hit my fist. But
Hate to
USA
see it.
USA
Yeah, I hate when
Hockey
that
found
happens.
USA Hockey found it differently, but we'll respectfully disagree. And now I'm commentating Chris Deemer's EA Sports games, and they're doing whatever they're doing. So I win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
we
really drew the not the short stick on that one.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Jake Lowbrook, you're doing a great job here at commentating this hockey. I'm thinking Mount Rushmore's. We got obviously Doc Emmerich, Kenny Albert, maybe Pierre McGuire, Jake Lowbrook, Mount Rushmore of hockey commenting. You're doing great, buddy.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. We wrap into intermission here. Vegas up 6-3 over the Boston Bruins.
And like you said, Jake, this game is getting a lot more physical. Almost double the hits we saw in the first period. And I can only see this game going forward and getting more and more physical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know me, when I'm on the sticks playing NHL, 11 hits is kind of slow for me. Whoever has the most hits usually wins, but definitely the opposite for this one.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We talk about the level of competitiveness is there, but yet the physicality isn't. And you're gonna need to balance that. But Deemer's still winning the hit battle 8-3. So he's putting forth the effort. Just gotta kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he takes the third period, take a break from scoring goals and throw some more bodies.
I don't see that happening. I see him just piling on the goals here. I think he's found a little weakness in the Boston defense. I think he's going to completely expose it.
Absolutely.
Just me.
And let's check back in the glass with Brylin down at rink level.
I just want to say that it's a crazy atmosphere here in TD Garden. I feel like it's not really normal for Boston to play this poorly at a home rink. So we're gonna see if they can chip away and catch up to Vegas.
Yeah, we'll see action back underway here for the third period.
And you know what they say in hockey? Let's do that hockey.
Yes, sir.
Pretty popular saying in hockey. You hear it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard Doc say that first, Doc Emmerich.
Yeah.
Doc from Back to the Future?
Great
no,
guy.
the guy for NBC.
Great guy.
Close. Kind of the same person.
If it was Doc from Back to the Future, these guys might be getting up to that 88 miles an hour. These guys are zooming on the ice.
That's flying.
Yeah, he's definitely on advanced a game mode to increase the speed.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be. I can barely keep up.
Maybe he's just holding down that RT real hard. Maybe
it might be the mercy rule.
And good point, Xavier.
Breakaway here.
Yeah, like
in between the legs. Missed.
What's that little in between the legs move called?
The Datsuk?
The dangle?
The dangle.
Maybe. Who knows?
Heard he is a big dangle guy.
Yeah, I heard that
He
too.
loves that move.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I can't do it.
That's because Dopp, you're in the penalty box, right?
Yeah, always.
Or suspended, not even playing in that game.
Yep, or suspended.
Hey,
at least he's not Happy Gilmore.
Team's on.
Yeah, someone had to rile up the student section now.
Exactly, right? USA Hockey doesn't need to approve. You have my approval.
Nope. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, Dopp, think I've only been to one hockey game in my life, but you would have my approval for sure.
Thank you. And I'll tell you what, all my years playing hockey, my 5 years working in the AHL, and now my 3/4 of a season working for the Flyers before the Corona shut us down. This is probably some of the most competitive, entertaining hockey I've ever seen. Chris Deemer is on fire.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, go to Xavier.
I was about to talk about Billy's one hockey game that he's been to.
Ginger with a hip check whiff. Using Torrey Krug. Disgusting.
I don't know about you guys. I could feel the wind up in the booth from that whiff.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. Might have to go get my winter coat.
There's a nice breeze down here on the ice.
Come on, man.
That breeze brought the smell of some clam chowder up to the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Chowder.
Embarrassing.
Speaking of clam chowder, this crazy fan I interviewed got in a huge fight because, there hasn't been a fight on the ice yet. There might as well be a fight out in the parking lot. It was crazy. They were talking about how they ran out of clam chowder and someone poured someone something. It was nuts.
The
Oh
chicken
my
tenders
goodness.
last week and the clam chowder this week. What is going on in
Yeah.
professional sports?
Yeah. And I
I'll tell
mean,
you
they're
what-
supposed to be keeping their distancing, and how can you pour clam chowder on someone's head from 6 feet
Mhm.
away? That's an impressive toss.
I'll tell you what, though,
You know,
that
if
was a bad goal.
But if they would have used the new Hyundai Smart Park, they wouldn't have even
Yeah.
had that scenario.
Smart park.
I heard you
Exactly.
could park it and unpark it.
Yeah,
Mm.
pocket, unpocket. Smart park.
Yeah, but back to the action,
Incredible.
that was a bad goal, Dopp. You
Oh
want
my
to
God, disgusting.
go
That
a
was
little further on it?
That was 2012 Marc-Andre Fleury versus the Flyers, giving up goals. Absolutely disgusting. He's been known to do that. Hopefully it doesn't jeopardize his team, but they should be good. But terrible goal by Fleury, and Andre Bjork was in the right place, right time. Good for him. 7-4, Vegas still leads.
Yeah, Fleury played on that team from Pittsburgh, right? I think.
Mhm. Absolutely, yeah.
Yes, he did. And
And
I
the
have to
Great
say,
poke check.
he did great, but I think he's not consistent at all. Like we've seen, that was a very sloppy play by him,
Mhm.
but he's also known to make amazing saves.
Yep, 3-time Cup champion.
What
Wasn't the
kind of
start?
cup?
Wasn't
Red
the
Solo
start?
Cup or?
Stanley Cup, Lord
Ah,
Stanley.
Gotcha, thank you.
Hockey players find it kind of a big deal. Don't know why they don't even get to keep it, but
Hey, they get their name on it though, right, Dopp?
they do. Yeah, no,
Don't they get a day with it too or something?
they do.
Yes,
They
sir.
do get a. Well, a lot of crazy stories come out there. A nice documentary you can watch. NHL put out, but the thing it says the name's down for about 50 years because they obviously people keep on winning it. But another breakaway
Oh,
here.
What a disgusting move and
It
goal
is.
It
by
is just getting
Deemer.
embarrassing for Ginger King. He should be
Yeah.
stripped of his title.
Like we
He's
said,
no longer a king.
there he goes.
Maybe
Chris
he even
Deemer.
lost his hair after this one from pulling
Had
it
to.
out after
Complete
getting the
fraud.
scrubbing. He might just be 21 after this game.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He
Chris
might be
Deemer
looking like
using Nick Cousins to get another goal there, and that gives him 2 on the night, puts him on hat trick watch. And I know from experience, a lot of times people are trying to leave games around this time, go home, but all employees are stuck in the arena now. And another goal.
piling it
No.
on.
There's another one by
No.
Nozick.
Yeah, another 2-goal night. These employees are on their feet getting ready to pick up some hats.
Vegas is
Check-
showing no mercy right now.
Well,
check this
Vegas
out,
is on the
mid-30.
road too.
Mhm.
So I don't know if there's going to be many hats thrown,
Mhm.
unless they're thrown in disgust
true.
from the
It's
Boston
true.
fans.
Something else there that I just saw that was very cocky and very impressive by Chris Deemer is a lot of goals he was scoring. He was just hitting getting it over. But right there, he made Ginger watch them get the replay and watch his team celebrate. Real cocky, savage move by nationally ranked Chris Deemer.
And look at that disgusting
Another one.
dangle by Marchessault on the breakaway. Is less than a minute left, and Deemer still taking it to the opponent, up by 6 now, 10-4.
It's just
Ginger King is
disrespectful.
looking like King Neptune in the beginning of the SpongeBob movie. Bald.
Old. And I'll tell you what, Jonathan Marchessault's, his last name is almost spelt like assault, Essault. Dang out for the A, that's what this game is, assault.
If Adam
you go,
Schefter had to
Dopp.
tweet
Good
this
pun.
game in one word.
That's right. Assault.
Now
Assault.
we're looking like a bakery out here with all this icing.
What flavor is it, Xavier?
Disgusting. I hate icing.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, not a big fan of icing either. Usually take it
just
off the
not-
cake before I eat
Nope.
it.
Not a part of the hockey game. Icing should not be a part of the. Oh my! Just piles it on.
Another one.
Go
Hacks
straight
already.
to the boards.
Yeah, he might be
Listen-
careful. He could break his neck doing that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
That's
very
that's an
dangerous.
Antonio Brown celebration right there.
Yes.
You don't want to see that. You got to
No.
be careful, especially because you already won this game. We got to get
Mhm.
going in the next couple of weeks. Save your
Yeah.
players. Save those nets.
Just
I
gotta
should- I
wonder.
sh-
Gotta wonder what the mindset of Ginger is, just getting routed here. I wonder if he's about to rage quit.
Yeah, wonder if his TV's still intact. He might have thrown his controller at it. Who knows? I think I would.
And if you listen to the I Can't Compete podcast with Jake Lobrack and Xavier Canis, I went on there and talked about me throwing my remote at the TV. So you never know if this Ginger guy's in the same boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm
hopefully
about
not.
4 TVs and 3 remotes broken in my career so far gaming. And if Deemer did this to me, I would probably be 2 more deep.
Yeah, as I was mentioned there, hopefully not, because Dopp says when he plays games, he sits about a foot away from his TV. So when he throws it through to the TV, his whole arm is going through that TV.
Yes, pure
So,
upper body
Randy
strength.
Johnson in the bird.
Hey, there you go. You see some of the highlights at the end of the game. Deemer single-handedly destroys Ginger King 11-4. Well, maybe not single-handedly because he had a whole team on his back, but nonetheless, single and dual-handedly with both thumbs on the controller destroys Ginger King.
8 fingers, 2 thumbs. That's what it took to get this victory today.
And I'll tell you what, if I was a Boston fan and attended this game virtually, I'd be disappointed. I'd be disgusted. I'd be calling the ticket sellers, wanting a refund. Tuukka Rask doesn't show up. The Boston Bruins don't show up. 4-1 after the first period. Never really put up a fight. Just all around poor performance by them. But Chris Deemer is an absolute savage. He is a legend on the joysticks, and he's got a great future ahead of him. Big win, 11-4 Vegas. Chris Deemer wins.
Yeah, make
I
sure
know
to.
you see. Sorry, go Xavier.
I was just about to say, make sure to catch Deemer on Twitch TV. It's DEEMS13 on Twitch TV.
I was gonna say there you see 3 stars of the night. That's literally Vegas's 4th line. So shout out to them for coming out strong and giving Boston a show.
Yeah, the fact that 6 goals, the 4th line beat the Boston Bruins by themselves. Talk about the depth of a team.
Yeah.
And the skill of a player.
Yeah, sometimes you got to have those guys step up, those gritty grinder guys. Sometimes they can win you ball games too.
Yeah, 12 combined points by those gentlemen. Great game, and almost hats off to them.
Hey, I gotta tell you guys, we're in week 3 of the Friday Night Fight series, and I gotta say that our math gets better and better each week. We started out with pasta and water boiling, and we were struggling a little bit there. We couldn't really calibrate the temperature. We were struggling with the Fahrenheit to Celsius conversions. Week 2 brought the Wii bowling, and we made some errors in the adding of the final couple
the
frames.
pins. Yep, missed
exactly.
2 pins here or there. I forget who did that, but
Week 3 comes, and we added up their points correctly.
Attaboy, Xavier. It's just the little things. It's sometimes the little things in these series that you got to look for, the small victories.
Yeah.
Or the big victories by Deemer.
You know what? I'll tell you what, Xavier. You look at the way this whole economy is here. You don't know how many jobs are going to be there when this opens up. And we got a lot of seniors at Newman, a lot of senior citizens teaching classes. You might have a shot at teaching a math class.
I think it'll be a cold day and a HE double hockey sticks, if you know what I mean, if I'm ever teaching math.
I'm with you, buddy.
Well, Xavier, you may not be a teacher or professor in mathematics, but I'm sincerely proud of you for, all your contributions in the math department over the last couple of weeks. You've really elevated the broadcast.
And you did that one without a calculator too, so that's even more impressive.
Yep. Thank you, Billy. I actually left my calculator in my room.
Yeah, my TI-84 is still at school.
Yeah.
So
Texas Instruments cannot compete.
That's right.
No, they
Plug.
cannot.
With Xavier's brain, unbelievable.
Right. Just I don't know how we top this. Each week we watch Friday Night Fights and we go, how are we going to beat this? And then yet here I am again, just absolute powerhouse of skills shown by Chris Deemer. And who knows? Well, I'm excited for next week. I don't know how we're going to top it, but with this cast, I think we will.
I am confident that we will top it. At least I hope so.
Facebook, 8 p.m., Newman Media.
Yeah, see you guys there.
I think that's going to wrap things up in week 3 of Friday Night Fights. 11-4, Zach Deemer beats Boston and Ginger King in regulation on 24 shots. Nozick, Cousins, and Reeves, the 3 stars of the game. For the entire broadcast team, Matt Dopp, Brylin Adams, Xavier Canis, Billy Hunt, I'm Jake Lobrecht saying so long. We'll see you in week 4. Friday Night Fights, 8 p.m., Facebook Live. Be there, be square.